Hey everybody, how are you? Everybody okay today? I have the next book. It's another guessing one. It's Who's Looking at You? You ready? Are you comfy? Okay, so I'll pause and give you a second to guess. You ready? Who's looking at you? Who do you think it is? Whoa, a gorilla. This peaceful giant lives with his family in African forests. Gorillas use their eyes and other facial expressions to show feelings such as happiness, fear, and curiosity, just like humans. Gorillas can become uneasy if you stare at them. They think staring is a sign of anger. Ugh. Who's looking at you? Can you guess? Oh, a parrot. This colorful bird doesn't miss a thing. The parrot's eyes are set on either side of his narrow head. It turns its head to look at objects up close. Parrots have excellent eyesight. They can also see many different colors, including some that even human eyes can't see. That's an odd one, isn't it? Can you guess what it is? You ever seen eyes like that? Okay, let's open it and find out. Oh, a snail. How did this hungry snail find the leaf? Snails can't see very well. They mostly depend on touch and smell to find their way. But most snails do have eyes, right at the ends of two bendable tentacles called eye stalks. What kind of eye do you think that is? Who's looking at you? A cat. Well, a few cats. These shape-shifting eyes can see daylight and at night. The cat's pupil, the center black part of the eye, will shrink in bright light and open wider in low light. With these special eyes, a cat can spot a tiny mouse from far away, even on the darkest night. That was a cat. Oh, look at that eye. Who's looking at you? Can you guess? Let's find out. Oh, a horse. This graceful creature has the largest eyes of any land animal. A horse's eyes are set on either side of its head. This allows a horse to see objects in almost a full circle around the body. There are only two places a horse can't see, right under its nose and right behind its head. That's a different eye. Who's looking at you? Can you guess? Let's find out. Oh, a sea turtle. This animal is crying, but it's not sad. Sea turtles shed tears when they leave the water. Crying helps them get rid of the extra salt in their bodies. Tears also help them keep sand out of a mother turtle's eyes when she digs a nest on the beach to lay her eggs. Oh, what do you think? Who's looking at you? Let's find out. Oh, a dragonfly. These eyes belong to the fastest insect. Thousands of little sensors join together to form a dragonfly's eye. Thanks to its compound eyes, the dragonfly can see above, below, to the sides, and even behind itself. These eyes come in handy for catching flies and mosquitoes in mid-flight. Look at that one. Who's looking at you? Did you guess? Oh, a cuttlefish. This amazing eye is shaped like a W. Although a cuttlefish cannot see in full color, it can change its color like a chameleon. By changing its color to hide, the cuttlefish can sneak up on a fish, then the cuttlefish reaches out to grab its prey with its long tentacles. Who's looking at you? Can you guess? Let's find out. Ooh, a lion. This animal spends a lot of time with its eyes shut while it naps under a tree. Just like a house cat, a lion's eyes will change to fit its environment. In the strong African sun, the pupil of the lion's eye will shrink to a tiny dot. The pupil will enlarge to let in more light when the lion goes out at night to hunt. But this one, who's looking at you? Ah, wolf. These eyes shine bright in the dark. Wolves have very good night vision. They use their special eyes to track small movements and animals. This helps wolves hunt at night. Wow, that's a cool one. Can you guess? Who's looking at you? Let's find out. A chameleon. Is that lizard up the tree looking at you? It can be hard to tell. Humans have two eyes that move in the same direction to see things. The chameleon can move its eyes in separate directions. Its right eye can move up, while its left eye looks down. It's a pretty neat trick that lets chameleons see in all directions. Who's looking at you? Did you guess? A rhinoceros. This horned giant does not have good eyesight. The rhino's eyes are small and set far back on either side of its head. If you stood still in front of a rhinoceros, it might even confuse you with a tree trunk. Luckily, rhinos have a strong sense of smell and good hearing to help make up for their poor vision. Who's looking at you? What do you think? Let's find out. A shark. This fearless hunter never blinks. Sharks have eyelids, but they never close. The surrounding water cleans their eyes. Some sharks have a thin, strong layer that protects their eyes when they are hunting. Sharks without this layer roll their eyes backward to shield them when they are attacking or being attacked. Who's looking at you? Can you guess? Tricky. Ah, a blue spotted grouper. This tropical fish is covered with polka dots that look like eyes. Its own eyes are set high on its head so it can see what's happening near the surface of the water. These spots, stripes, and bright colors on the blue spotted grouper help it to blend into its home, the colorful coral reef. What do you think? Right? Who's looking at you? A hawk owl. The bright yellow eyes on this flat-faced bird make it look like it's wearing a mask. The hawk owl has amazing eyesight and can spot a mouse from far away, even in the dark. When sitting on the branch, the hawk owl can turn its head around backward to look behind itself. That's tricky. Who's looking at you? This one is tricky. Owl butterfly. This butterfly uses a clever trick to stay safe. When a hungry lizard approaches, the owl butterfly simply opens its wings. When its wings are spread, they look exactly like the face of an owl. The face isn't real, of course, but the fake eyes look real enough to scare off the lizard. Okay, just this page is a whole bunch of pictures. No stories about the animals, but we can guess who's looking at you. A sperm whale. Who's looking at you? A dog. What sound does a dog make? Who's looking at you? A toucan, a kind of bird. Who's looking at you? A cow. You know what cows say, right? A spider. Who's looking at you? A ferret. Who's looking at you? A shrimp. And last one, who's looking at you? A snake. That was a good one, eh? There were some surprises in that one. I hope you liked it.